And you're looking at some of the devastation brought by that huge tornado. The storm and others like it make placing storm shelters inside schools a top priority for many. There's a push now to get state funding to pay for those shelters, but it would take a change in the state's constitution. And the first step is to get it on the ballot.
It was 18 hours before I found out my son was one of the 7 that was killed. 18 hours. And they told you to go home and rest, and they would call you when they know.
Mickey Davis's 8-year-old son Kyle was one of the 7 kids killed when the tornado hit Plaza Towers Elementary. Those 18 hours added to the last 6 months have been full of pain for her and her family.
And other people say they understand and they want to be comforting and try to say the right words to you, but they can't. There's no words you can say.
She envisions an alternate ending to that fateful day, one where Kyle was found safe.
It could have been so easy where I went to the school and they pulled all the kids out of the shelter and we'd be fine.
But there was not a storm shelter at Plaza Towers, which is why she and others like State Rep Joe Dorman are pushing to get state funding so schools all over Oklahoma will not be without.
We have to get over 155,000 signatures of registered Oklahoma voters.
That's the first step. Then the amendment to free up state funds for use in schools, specifically storm shelters, could be put on a ballot.
This bond issue would allow those local school districts to be able to do this construction and not have to raise the local taxes.
It would be a $500 million bond funded by existing taxes. Schools would be able to apply for matching funds to build storm shelters on school property. So far, they have about half the signatures needed, but they only have until December 16th to collect them all.
Safety shouldn't be an issue. If there would have been a shelter already, my son would be here today. And it's so important that we keep our kids safe, we keep our teachers safe.